Chosen one, stop right now. What you are about to hear is not gentle, not polished, and not meant to comfort you. It is heavy because heaven itself is grieving over this moment. And if you leave, if you scroll past, you may walk away from the exact point where everything was about to break open. This is not another inspirational talk. It is not background noise. It is a warning, and it is happening now. If you are listening to this, understand this clearly. It is not random. You didn't arrive here by chance. You were led here because something irreversible is lining up in your life. Those quiet prayers you barely dared to say out loud, the tears you swallowed so no one would notice, the hope that kept telling you maybe later while time kept moving. They are no longer waiting. They are crossing a threshold. But hear this carefully. This moment demands your attention. You cannot treat it casually. You cannot half listen. There is a cost to indifference right now. What is unfolding isn't about positive thinking or motivation. It is deeper than that. Something is being realigned. Paths are shifting. And if you are distracted, you will miss the signal when the door opens. If you step away, you may not recognize the signs when they appear. You may overlook what was meant specifically for you. And there is more at stake here than you realize, though I will not explain that part yet. Your spirit already understands why this feels intense. And if you are not ready to face the truth being revealed, this message will feel uncomfortable, even overwhelming. Only those willing to stay present, willing to feel what heaven feels in this moment, will recognize what is being set in motion. So stay. Steady yourself. What is about to be revealed will confront you, restore you, and redirect you in ways you didn't think were possible. Don't leave. Don't rush past this. Stay until the end, because what happens next will decide whether this moment becomes just another missed chance or the turning point everything else follows. Listen closely, chosen one. This moment is not light, and it is not distant. God's heart is breaking open over you, over the weight you have carried, the silence you endured, the waiting that stretched longer than you thought you could survive. This is not just a message, it is a summons from heaven. Every time you hesitated, every time you almost gave up, it mattered. And now, this moment has been set apart. God has seen what no one else saw. The nights you held yourself together, the prayers you stopped finishing because hope felt dangerous. Like Hannah weeping in the temple, misunderstood yet seen. Your tears were never wasted. They were gathered. This moment is sacred because it was born from all of that. God is not angry with you. God is moved by you. There is a kind of love that aches when it watches someone chosen walk through fire. Few ever hear this call at the right time. Fewer still recognize it. Pause and feel it not with your mind, but with your spirit. God is speaking now. Do not turn away. What is aligning cannot be delayed again. Heaven is not indifferent to your life. The tears being shed are not only for what you suffered, but for what is about to awaken. Like Joseph, standing at the edge of elevation after years of loss, you are closer than you think, though the full meaning has not been revealed yet. Chosen one, hear this declaration in your spirit. You are ready. Every delay shaped you. Every disappointment strengthened something unseen. Your soul has been tested, refined, pressed, and still you stand. That is not accidental. You are standing at a threshold. The waiting was not punishment, it was preparation. Every obstacle trained your spirit. Every tear planted something that is beginning to rise. The ground you are standing on now is different, even if it looks the same. Now the shift begins. Do not doubt your readiness. God has placed endurance in your bones and courage in your heart. You are equipped for what comes next. This is not the end of your endurance. It is the beginning of your unfolding. Can you feel it? God is not distant. God is near, emotionally invested, reaching toward the core of who you are. Each tear carries a message. You were never alone, and this is not for nothing. Let it move through you. Let it wake you. These tears are not sorrow alone. They are release, and they are the sign that what is coming will change everything. Before we go any further, pause for a moment. If something is already stirring within you, if this message is reaching into places you rarely speak of, respond with intention. Do something meaningful with what you are sensing right now. First, like this message, so it can reach others who are searching for hope and clarity. Then share it with someone who needs encouragement today. Someone who may be ready to receive this confirmation. And if you haven't yet, subscribe and stay connected. Not just to a channel, but to a growing stream of messages meant for this season. As we are moving toward 20,000 subscribers, your connection helps ensure this message continues reaching the hearts it was meant for. Now, take a moment to go to the comments and write 999 or 777, and also share your city and where you are listening from. Let this be a quiet but powerful declaration of readiness and alignment as you move forward. This is not just content. This is confirmation. This is alignment. This is for those who have been quietly preparing for a deeper level of growth and restoration. And to everyone who chooses to support this work through sharing, engagement, or by using the Super Thanks feature, know this: your support is seen, it matters, and it helps this message reach those who need it most. Thank you for being part of this moment. Amen. No more delay. No more standing half-hidden in doubt. The barriers that held your blessings back are breaking apart now. What was restrained is being released. What kept circling just out of reach is moving toward you. The season of not yet is ending, and favor is being poured out in ways your past could never explain. It will feel sudden, like a floodgate opening. Momentum you didn't create will begin to carry you. Doors you stopped knocking on will open on their own. What you whispered in secret, what you hoped for with shaking hands, is lining up with divine timing. Like Elijah hearing rain before the cloud appeared, you are sensing something before you see it. Hear this clearly: the time of enduring without answers is done. Heaven is in motion. What weighed on you is being lifted. What defined you is being rewritten. This is not a slow arrival. What is coming moves with force, with speed, with intention. The edge you are standing on is not ordinary ground. It is a threshold, a crossing, a moment prepared long before you understood why the pressure was so intense. Transformation does not tiptoe. It shakes foundations. It rearranges priorities. It calls forth who you were always meant to become. Your spirit will stretch. Your inner world will widen. Relationships, direction, purpose, even the way you see yourself will begin to change. Like Gideon discovering strength while still feeling afraid, you are stepping into an identity that has been waiting for you to catch up to it. This is who you were formed to be: strong, aligned, ready, and nothing about what is unfolding can be stopped. Now, do not shrink back from this change. Step into it. Let the intensity meet you where you are. What you are feeling is not chaos. It is movement. It is the shift you have been waiting for. God is sending life through you now, weaving something new into your spirit. That pulse in your chest, that quiet trembling beneath your thoughts. This is resonance. God is reaching the deepest place in you. Every hidden corner of your heart is being stirred. Emotions you buried for survival are waking up. This surge may feel overwhelming, even unsettling, but it is purposeful. You are not being lifted gently because gentle would not awaken what is inside you. Joy, grief, longing, courage, all of it is being activated at once, like Ezekiel standing among dry bones before breath entered them. You are witnessing the moment before life rises. Do not resist this flow. Let it pass through you. Let it ignite what fear once kept silent. This awakening is precise, intentional, and powerful. God is aligning your heart, your mind, and your spirit, so you can carry what is coming without breaking under its weight. Feel it fully. This resonance is rare. It changes a person forever. Joy is approaching with force, not fragile happiness, but a deep, holy exhilaration that restores what suffering tried to erase. It will come in waves, relief, freedom, or you will recognize it when it arrives. Some blessings will surprise you. A door you thought was sealed, a reconciliation you released long ago, a clarity that suddenly makes sense of years of confusion, like the disciples who didn't recognize the risen Christ until their hearts burned within them. You will know by what awakens inside you. This has always been the direction of your tears. Every prayer, every silent hope has been moving toward this convergence. Do not hold back your response. This season is calling you to receive fully. Your life is entering a realm of joy that leaves a mark. Something within you is reaching its height. What once lay dormant is rising. God is igniting your soul, calling you to operate with clarity, courage, and authority. Your discernment will sharpen. Your voice will carry weight. Your inner knowing will deepen. What you speak, intend, and believe will begin to align with reality in ways that surprise you. Stand steady now. This is not a small release of power. You were chosen to carry it, and what is being released through you will not stop with you. As your inner strength rises, what once restrained you begins to dissolve. Limits lose their grip. Resistance fades. You are being made ready for a force that moves through mind, heart, and spirit all at once. Intense, refining, irreversible. This is not pressure without purpose. It is power arriving. Chosen one, stay aware. What is opening now is not distant or symbolic. It is present, alive. When the divine meets a willing soul, a channel forms clear, focused, potent. Like Moses standing before the sea, you are positioned where movement responds to alignment. What you release from within carries multiplied weight. You are standing at a sacred junction. What you choose, what you dwell on, what you declare will move with authority. This is not common ground. It is entrusted ground. You are being lifted into a realm where provision, opportunity, and restoration no longer feel uncertain. They begin to feel inevitable. This power is being placed in your care. Do not shrink from it. Hold it with humility, but also with certainty. As you align, the world responds. Barriers yield, doors open where walls once stood. Paths appear that logic never revealed. This is not coincidence. You were chosen for this crossing. This connection is your inheritance. Nothing behind you disqualifies you. Nothing you regret outweighs what is being restored. Like the prodigal welcomed home before a single explanation, you are released from the weight you carried. The past no longer has authority here. You step forward unburdened. What once felt wasted now converges. Delays gather, meaning forgiveness clears the ground for momentum, and with it comes a promise. Life will not return to what it was. What unfolds next exceeds what you imagined. Your faith has led you here. Your endurance shaped you for this moment. Understand the gravity of what is being placed within you. The past cannot restrain you. Doubt cannot cancel what is being authorized. From this point forward, your inner voice carries weight. Intention moves with precision. You are no longer merely hoping, you are aligning. Stand firm now, speak clearly, desire boldly. What has been made sacred through you is now met with response. Imagine this: every sincere prayer you release now multiplies, turning a single intention into a stream of blessing. What you have been reaching for is already moving toward you. This is not waiting on a distant heaven. This is partnership. God is active, attentive, fully engaged with what you carry in your heart. When you ask, receive with certainty. When you speak, watch unseen forces respond. Like Joshua stepping forward before the walls fell, you are no longer observing miracles, you are participating in them. What was hidden is advancing with momentum prepared specifically for you. Doors will rise where resistance once stood. People will appear at the right moment. Timing will lock into place with precision. This is not chance. It is orchestration. And these moments will ask something of you. Clarity, courage, decisive movement. Comfort will not guide you here. Alignment will. Some breakthroughs will stretch you. Others will surprise you. All are meant to lift you higher. Everything you need is already being supplied. Your role is response. Do not hesitate. Momentum is sacred. Stay alert. Power invites distraction as much as it invites blessing. Guard your focus. What you entertain now matters. Fear, delay, false comfort can slow what is unfolding. Protection is active, like Nehemiah, rebuilding with one hand working and one hand guarding. You must stay aligned while you advance. This focus is not restraint. It is devotion. What is being entrusted to you is rare. Every steady choice, every faithful step amplifies what is coming. You are not walking alone. God is present, responsive, emotionally near. This is not distant guidance. It is communion. God resonates with your spirit, honors your courage, and has seen every tear. You are being carried through this surge, not overwhelmed by it. Let this connection strengthen you. Trust it. Move with it. What is forming now cannot be broken. Your life is being reshaped from the inside out. The shift is already underway. What was stagnant is moving. What felt blocked is opening. You will feel it in your clarity, your relationships, your sense of direction. Nothing remains untouched. Every step now carries weight. Step forward without fear. This is the life prepared for you long before you understood the delay. Waiting has ended. Brace yourself. Breakthrough is close. Closer than you think. Sudden openings, unexpected provision, long-standing obstacles dissolving. This is divine timing, meeting your readiness. Receive it fully. Walk through what opens. These are not just opportunities, they are assignments, and what unfolds next will exceed what you thought possible. What you called pain, collapse and loss was never evidence of weakness. It was proof of divine pressure, proof that something greater was forming inside you long before you understood why everything had to break. Ordinary lives are not forged this way. What tried to crush you was permitted because it could not destroy you. The fire you survived marked you. The fall revealed you, and now what rises carries weight. This is not comfort speaking to you. This is summons. You are being led, unmistakably led. Every detour, every closed door, every season where nothing made sense was alignment in disguise. You were not delayed. You were being trained. You were not abandoned. You were being set apart. Heaven does not invest this kind of pressure in small destinies. The change unfolding in you will be seen, but it will never be fully understood by those watching from the outside. Rules are being rewritten around you. What once felt impossible is no longer a question of if, but when, and the way it arrives will be sudden enough to silence doubt. Expect the unexpected. That is how awakening announces itself. Joy will come, but not gently. It will surge. Relief will collide with awe. Gratitude will spill over without permission. Evidence that your soul is waking up to its true scale. Evidence that what is touching you now is real. This clarity you are about to receive will not ask for time. It will strike. Direction will become obvious. Decisions will feel clean. The fog will lift without warning, and when it does, hesitation will no longer make sense. You will move because you know. You will act because delay will feel unnatural. Resistance will fall away. Old fears will lose their voice. What opposed you will not survive this season. Victory is no longer something you hope for. It is something already in motion. You were not brought this far to turn back now. The strength in you is no longer hidden. It is activated. And the joy coming. This is not surface happiness. It is the kind that breaks you open. The kind that makes you laugh and cry at the same time because you realize how protected you have always been. Moments will arrive that feel almost unreal, perfectly timed, precisely placed. As if everything was waiting for you to finally arrive here. So stand in it, not later, now. Because what is happening is not the end of a journey. It is the sound of something ancient unlocking. God, I come before you without hiding. I bring the weight I carried in silence, the prayers I stopped finishing, the tears I never explained. You saw every moment when I almost gave up, and still you kept me standing. I receive this moment not as comfort, but as calling. I release every doubt that told me I was late, forgotten, or unworthy. I align my spirit with what you are releasing now. Even if my mind cannot yet understand it, strengthen what you placed within me. Awaken what has been dormant. Let courage rise where fear once ruled. I accept the shift, the responsibility, and the authority that comes with it. I choose readiness over hesitation. I choose obedience over comfort. If this season requires more of me, prepare me to carry it without breaking. If doors are opening, give me clarity to walk through them without delay. I trust that nothing I endured was wasted. I trust that what is unfolding now was written long before I arrived here. I step forward aligned, awake, and willing. Amen. If your spirit feels seen right now, it is because it was. Don't let this sacred opening close. Go to the comments, write 777 or 999. Share your city and nation. And let this simple act become a doorway for someone else's miracle. Like and subscribe to stay connected as we approach 20,000 chosen ones. And if your heart is stirred, so through super thanks. This is not coincidence. This is covenant. You were born for this. If this intensity you are feeling is not resistance but confirmation, what would change in your life if you stopped preparing to survive and started preparing to receive? Amen.